say right now, I'm speechless. It's so incredible. A celebration of life and just happiness.
It's way more than I expected. It's amazing.
I traveled all the way to the DR Congo in search of the world's shortest tribe, and it wasn't easy. We got a flat tire. It is torrential downpour. It's mandatory to come into the forest with 2 people who are armed. There are rebels in the area. This is the story of the Pygmies, who are warriors of the jungle and know how to enjoy life to the fullest. This is one of my most chaotic and impactful trips to date. I am literally crying. And it takes place in the heart of Africa. We have just jumped in the car here from Kigali and we are heading 6 hours to the border of Congo with a few stops along the way, and it's just such a pleasure to be back in this beautiful country. Deanna always wanted to see the Pygmy tribe, always. So that is the mission of this trip. We are here to go visit the Pygmies.
I'm so excited.
This is where the journey begins.
Meet Obed. I met him back in 2018 on my last trip to the DRC, where we went to a Congolese wedding. There's so many people here. And hiked up a volcano to see the world's biggest lava lake. The lava just illuminates the sky behind me. Lucky for us, he's here to show us around once again. We've been driving for about 6 hours through the beautiful countryside, seeing a bunch of friendly people out the window, and now we are just moments away from crossing the DRC border. Are you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. I really want to meet them so bad.
You always get that anxiety before you cross a land border in Africa. It's just that the fear of the unknown. Maybe it's because I've had so many problems in the past. All right, camera's gotta go off. We just arrived at the border and too many police. I gotta shoot on my phone. We've got our yellow fever cards, yellow vaccines, and passports. It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of people and hustle and bustle in here. We're kind of getting pushed around. Everybody seems unhappy because the border closes at 3 and it's like 2:45 right now. I haven't been in a line like this since I was crossing overland African borders by myself. All right, we got our stamps, now we gotta run in the rain back to the car. We made it to the Congo, all the way from Philippines and Arizona to the Congo.
Yeah, everything is dramatic, everything is crazy.
It's such a relief to have Obed arrange our visas on arrival because the DR Congo remains one of the hardest stamps to get for any tourist. Our first stop across the border is the local market because I think it's the best place to get a taste and a feel for a new city. So in Rwanda, it's very clean and organized and modern. And when you get over the border, it's chaotic. There's trash on the streets. Everything feels different. It's more edgy, I would say.
You see that people are struggling to survive and are being so much creative because they have nothing working.
We're about to walk on the streets into the market and it's gonna be crazy.
Most welcome to Bukavu. This is one of the biggest city in DRC. We have more than 2 million people staying in these hills, yeah.
We're crossing the street. We're following Obed's lead right now. Be careful, be careful. So Bukavu is the 3rd biggest city in all of the DRC. It's busy, there's lots of chaos on the streets as you can see around me. People following as I film, man. We're buying bananas on the side of the road here and we've garnered a lot of attention. And more banana ladies. If your bills aren't perfectly crispy clean, they won't take them. It's insane.
This one is scratched, so it cannot work here. You know?
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It has to be brand new.
Things are getting intense as we are surrounded by dozens and dozens of people. We just ducked into an umbrella because we're getting so much attention. What's the exchange rate?
The exchange rate is 2,100 for $1.
I don't know how you filmed here.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Watch out. This is so crazy, this market. Oh, but left or right?
Here?
We're gonna follow you.
You just be careful.
The guy in the white hat keeps following us everywhere. It's pretty insane. Okay. How are you?
I'm social. I'm 50-50.
You're 50-50?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Amani Manegave Clothes. I come from USA.
I'm going to take it to the Pygmies, then we can roast it with them.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you think they're gonna be happy?
They will be happy. This will be like a remote barbecue with Pygmies. Yeah.
With beer.
Okay. Sorry.
Finish.
Finish. Hey, thank you. In this very moment, someone is trying to steal my camera, so we have to dip out. Quick. Holy what the That market was insane. Holy What is that about?
Yeah, this is just a random party on the way.
Deanna, what? But as you can see, not all people are hostile. Most of them are super friendly, like this lady selling fish. Thank you, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, how are we gonna get out of here? Look at the crowd following us right now.
People?
Yeah, we just gotta keep moving. And when they see tourists on the street, they're curious to know why we are here. Mzungu. The word Mzungu is Swahili for white boy, so that's kind of what they call me around here. If you ever visit Central Africa and find yourself in a situation like this on the street, the best thing you can do is smile and remain calm. Deanna, you just bounce around with the kids.
What's your name? Deanna.
Deanna. Wow.
This is absolute madness, but I kind of love it. It's Deanna's like first day in Africa, and look at her right now.
Deanna.
Obed, let's go. Okay, let's go, let's go. Okay, watch your phone when you walk out of here.
They are stealing, they are stealing.
Babe, watch your phone.
It's in here. It's
Let's
in
go.
here.
Whoa! That was an emotional roller coaster, but awesome. So what do you think about that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Give me banana.
Holy crap.
This is the market, that's how it works here. You are ready for the chaos. It's like a lot of emotions happening. So some people are very happy and excited to see you. Some others are angry, they don't want to see you. Some others are like confused. What
Or they're
are
sad.
you doing? Yeah, some others are like, okay, trying to figure out what is happening. And by the time they figure out what's happening, you have gone and others are coming in. And
Totally.
it's too much.
We actually purchased a lot of goods that we're gonna bring to the Pygmies tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have meats, we have fruits. What else did we buy?
We have the flour, we also have some spices and to put in the food tomorrow. So
All right. I think it's time to sleep. We are on our way to the hotel to unwind before the exciting journey to the Pygmy tribe begins tomorrow. So this is our hotel for the night. It is a pretty small box and you're not gonna believe the price. It is $250 US. That's how expensive it is to do anything touristy in Congo and most of sub-Saharan Africa. See the bathroom, it's tiny. The room comes with a lovely used toothbrush and the shower is this bathtub and it's one of these guys. You just, boom, there she is. The hotel is quite nice. It's gated. You have military guys with guns at the gate and you feel very safe. The staff is really nice and they have a nice restaurant, but it's all UN workers and NGO workers. We are the only tourists here, probably in the whole city, honestly. This is what $250 a night can get you. We are gonna hit the hay, wake up super early tomorrow, and we are going to visit the Pygmy tribe. It's gonna be amazing. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Oh, that was a good 9.5 hours sleep. I'm so excited for today. Deanna's not much of a morning person, so she usually sleeps in while I eat breakfast. And man, today's gonna be amazing. All right, Obed, are you
Yes.
excited for today, man?
yeah, today is a long, busy and exciting day.
We popped into a local supermarket here to buy some food for ourselves and for the Pygmies because we'll be spending overnight with them. Don't know what to expect. It's always fun to walk in supermarkets in different countries and see what they have.
Marie. Oh my god, they have Marie. I want to pop some champagne with the Pygmies.
Travel tip, always buy nuts when you can because they're healthy, they're full of protein, and they keep you full throughout the day. And these cashews look fantastic. You want $100?
Thank you.
Should be enough.
This is rice, long grains for the pygmies. They
Got
have
five
to
more.
bring something they will be eating after
Get 2
you
more.
leave.
So it's gonna be around 200?
Yeah.
All right, we're buying all this stuff just for the day, the overnighter.
Okay, so we need to check. This is scratched. This is scratched a little bit. This is okay.
Come on, bro, that's perfect conditions. You want to accept the bill because it's tear.
Yeah, because
Yeah, this one,
scratched
no
a
tear.
little bit.
Now show me the tear.
No,
Show me
this
the tear.
one.
Yeah.
All right, this is all that we got. A team of 5 people to put everything in the car. All right, ready for Pygmies?
Ready for pygmies?
Okay. Merci. All right, we are ready for the Pygmies. We are cruising through Bukavu and it is very chaotic.
It's more than what I have expected.
As we are driving, Obed is telling us about a short detour to a national park where we can visit the world's biggest gorillas. To be honest, I'm feeling pretty anxious to get to the pygmies quick, but we simply can't pass up this opportunity. Do you want to see the gorillas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're on very bumpy roads here, passing through some villages, and I think we're just minutes away from the gorillas. All right, we are at the checkpoint. Here we go. They let us pass.
Rangers are.
Roger.
Rangers are nice. We have arrived.
Morning.
Yeah, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet
I'm,
you.
I'm Juvenile.
Diana.
Deanna. Oh.
Drew.
My sister.
Oh.
Yeah. How are you, bro?
Yes, fine. This park has a wide of 600,000 hectares.
The trek has commenced through the forest. We are walking exactly through the jungle, as Obed says.
This is my 150 times, yeah, to see the gorillas.
150?
Yes, I kept counting from my childhood. I was born with gorillas.
It's mandatory to come into the forest with two people who are armed. For one, the gorillas are wild. You never know if they could attack. And for two, there are rebels in the area. And that's why Virunga National Park is completely shut down, which is the other one across the lake, because there's been attackings, kidnappings, and all that stuff. So we just gotta be safe out here. It's pretty swampy in here. We stepped down in like inches of mud every step. We're just moments away from spotting the gorillas in the wild. Oh my God, look out. They're right behind us. Is that normal?
Yeah, it's normal,
I thought we were just getting attacked. Oh my God.
Not for to attack, it's just to say
Oh, I got it.
I want to cross.
There is only one place on Earth where you can visit eastern lowland gorillas, and that is right here in the DR Congo. I once visited their cousins in Uganda, the mountain gorillas, but this experience is already better because it's 1/3 the cost and there are literally no tourists around us. We are able to get a private look up close and personal at these fascinating mammals who share 99% of our DNA. Behind us is a mountain gorilla. It's amazing.
It is so cool.
I think this is an experience for everyone here because these creatures are unique for us. The work we're doing is also to try to preserve the habitat of them. So yeah, here, that's a film.
Don't worry, he's a female.
He's so big. We're just literally in the wild with the gorillas. Oh my God, there he is. Oh my God, so crazy. He's coming towards us. Silverback just farted really loud and everyone's laughing. Guys, this is seriously one of the coolest experiences you can have anywhere in the world. Being in the wild with the last remaining mountain gorillas. I'm so glad I get to bring Deanna here to experience it with me. The Congo is such an impressive country and just really enjoying life at the moment.
It's amazing. I can't believe it. And they keep farting. That was the best experience of my life.
All right, gorillas was amazing. Thank you, Obed.
Thank you for visiting my country, my beloved country.
You like it, Deanna?
Amazing. But you only have to go with Obed.
Someone took a shower over here.
Yes.
Look at you. Now, to the pygmies.
To the pygmies, to the neighbors of the gorillas.
They live near the park?
They live in the park. Now they're out for conservation purpose, but they are neighbors, literally the neighbors of the gorillas that you have visited.
This is literally like living in the mountains.
Deep in the mountains. We just keep going and going and going. I don't know where we're going. Along the way, we noticed many random things on the side of the road, like this celebration.
They're celebrating the baby born.
And also, these strong women who are carrying heavy loads of charcoal on their heads. We pulled over to investigate. Bonjour! Ça va?
Bonjour!
Ça va? Ça va bien? It's pretty amazing how it's all women in here and they're all dressed so colorfully. It's safe to say that they probably never had a foreign visitor in here before. Deanna's a little uncomfortable. This is the charcoal that they carry. Hard to breathe in here. Ça va? Oh, he almost cut her hand. Did you see that? That kid with the machete is making me a little nervous. If you're enjoying this adventure in the Congo, then you'll love to hear about how I'm sharing the behind the scenes content in a next generation social networking app called Vero. It's a great space to connect and network with other travelers, as well as share more inspiration from my trips. Vero is different from other social networks because you can have a lot more creativity with custom posts. It has no ads or algorithmic feed, giving members full control of their online space. This is huge as algorithms are controlling the way that we see things online. Vero is optimized for high quality photography and video, minimal compression, no forced cropping, and there are other super cool features like pinpointing exact locations that I visit, sharing my favorite movies, books, and songs in real time, and much more. What I love most about Vero is that they really value culture and community, making it a safe place to connect with people online. If you sign up for free using the link down below, then you can get behind the scenes posts from my trips, such as this moment which happened to me in the Congo that I'm only sharing on Vero. All right, now let's get back to the story. So our car's having a problem with the tire, and we got stuck right here. We got a flat tire. So it doesn't work.
So this one is broken.
This means that we must make the trek uphill to reach the pygmies. We got a crew following behind us. This is your dream. This is really a trek to get up here. Basically walking straight uphill with all of our stuff.
Mama!
Oh, they're so nice.
Right?
Compared to the city people? After walking 45 minutes through small villages and passing by roadside shops, we made it.
Oh my God.
Chief.
How are you? Good, how are you?
Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour, ça va?
Ça va bien?
Ça va bien.
Oui, oui.
I can't comprehend.
We have just arrived into the pygmy village, and whoa, lots of emotions to take in here. Oh my God. Hello.
Jambo, papa.
Jambo.
Nuts.
They're nuts.
These are pygmies, exactly. He's happy to see you coming here.
Mgeni mwenye tufikia,
He's like
tunaomba
crying for your peace and the nice stay in the village. He's asking your names. So because he doesn't know you, he needs to know the names. You buy the names.
My name is Deanna.
My name is Drew.
fika mikono nyewe. Ngoma kidogo kwanza tusumulie. Bo, lakini hivi mgeni anatufikia ni karibu.
So most of the time when we receive guests, we give them a welcoming dance.
I don't know what to say right now. I'm speechless. This is so incredible. A celebration of life and just happiness. This is probably the coolest experience I've ever had with you.
I love you.
There are about 300,000 pygmies left in the world, and they live scattered around the rainforests of Central Africa, from Cameroon to Zambia. This group of pygmies that I'm currently visiting are not the same ones that I spent time with a few years ago. That tribe is located over 4,000 miles away. Although both groups are culturally very similar, these ones are going through difficulties because they are being removed from the jungle.
It is so difficult. It's a brutal change. To be here for us, it's very meaningful to also show them that we mind their life. Us as humanity, we are coming and having a common ground of understanding this impact together.
Many anthropologists think that pygmies are the direct descendants of late Stone Age hunter-gatherers of the Central African rainforest, and they evolved over 130,000 years ago. Remarkably, to this day, the pygmies live a similar lifestyle as their ancestors, involving hunting, dancing, and singing. Various theories have been proposed to explain why the average height of the pygmies is well under 5 feet tall for adults. Some say it's due to low ultraviolet light levels in rainforest, resulting in low levels of vitamin D, which limits their calcium intake for bone growth. This also explains the evolution of their small skeletal size. Other explanations include a lack of food in the humid rainforest and the need to constantly move through dense jungle. So tell me what it's like being a chief of a village.
Kazi yenyewe mnakuwaka nayo.
He says to be able to handle the whole family, he needed to do a training of being a lawyer, like a community lawyer.
Can I ask him about his childhood? Like, did he grow up in the jungle?
He was born in the jungle. and he grew up in the jungle. In 1975, that's when they started kicking them out from the forest. That's when the park was being created. For him, now the condition pushed him to think that it's better to go back to the forest because they have a tiny land here and they're spaced inside. They wish really to expand it.
Can I ask him what happened to his eyes?
The rebels met him in the jungle in 1996 and they started cutting his face.
What?
Yes, so they were ravaging everything, taking everything. We were just here next to the forest and they met me in my small house. And then that's when they started cutting me and they took most of everything I had in my small house.
With a knife or what?
With a machete.
Can you tell me about the lifestyle of the pygmies?
So we used to be in the forest, that was our life, but we started fighting with rangers, forest rangers, and they were shooting at us and yeah, like it was a conflict between them and the rangers.
Yeah, it's like taking fish out of a water, to be honest.
Exactly.
But are they happy with being merged with civilization?
Yeah, integration. So he says we are happy also to live like others, but we are still forgotten. Because he's saying if I can find access to the hospital, to school, and have my land and my family, that would be okay. We can integrate ourselves very quickly and forget our tradition.
Yeah.
Before, they could find medication from the forest. So
Yeah,
the forest
herbal.
was everything for them. But now they don't have access to the forest. And they really request to get access at least to those modern hospitals. So my wish now, even if I'm here, I wish that we get advocates expand our land because we are growing big family now.
Yeah.
That way we shall be happy with this side and not think about the forest. The good thing is everyone lives in peace. Like if you are okay in your house and they are okay, that's what you wish. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Merci
much.
beaucoup.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Don't come for the last time. We wish you come often here. We need visitors and that will make them happy.
Tunasema kutoka Amerika, merci nyote.
Asante sana. They say, can we thank you very much for the person from America. Then they are welcome also from Philippines. Philippines.
Bom, pika mikono yote.
My heart breaks hearing about the pygmy struggle for self-preservation. What would you do if your own government kicked you out of your homeland and forced you to be neighbors with strangers who share nothing in common with you? The pygmies are a prime example of a problem we don't talk about enough. The fact that indigenous rights and environmental conservation are often in contradiction with one another.
They take them away from the forest,
And
but
there's no
then
sustainable way.
there was nothing that
no
they,
alternative.
right? There's no alternative, so they just
Yeah.
like, okay, they're
just
still
throw
there.
them
They
here.
just like kick them, and then what?
Right, so that's a problem. That's a big trend now because people are just flying miles to talk about climate change. But exactly this is the impact of climate change. People should think that these people out of the forest, how they can survive, how can they be part of the conservation, because they're the right people. Exactly, that's what I mean.
And this doesn't even factor in the country's ongoing humanitarian crisis, from civil wars to ongoing coups where innocent local people are often facing unnecessary violence. I don't pretend to have the answers, but it is my hope that hearing from the pygmies directly and advocating their voices on my YouTube channel will remind the rest of the world what's really going on in the heart and soul of Africa. We have all the rice bags that we brought, 100 kilos, and we are distributing them to everyone in the village right now. So the ladies have been cooking the food that we brought over, and it's in big pots here, and I think everyone's gonna come feast together. Me and Deanna are gonna kick back and eat the snacks that we brought here because we don't feel it's right to eat their food. But it's really just a pleasure to be here and enjoy the atmosphere.
The chief has to be the first to pick.
Merci nyabade.
That was huge! How could he eat all that?
They need to.
That was a massive plate for the chief. This is really a crazy scene. As soon as the food arrived, everybody goes nuts. It's almost like every man for themselves. But we definitely have enough to feed everyone, which is a good sign.
This is cassava leaves, and this, I said, is a step food for here. So we mix it with the palm oil, and it's really good. Yeah, I think this is a symbol of humanity. I think sharing with them their food and you eat on the same plate, it shows a big respect to them, and also they understand a lot of things.
After eating, as you can guess, they continue to dance. You gotta love the energy here and the spirit of enjoying life to the fullest. This little brown thing he's holding is it's a flask for booze.
We celebrate the rat!
Obed, why is he doing that?
He says he has taken it from 100 kilometers in the ground.
It's a beaver!
They're holding beavers in their hand. I guess that's dinner. I've been fortunate enough to visit many tribes over the years, but I've never had a welcoming like this. I mean, we just showed up unannounced, and the moment they saw us, the chief welcomed us in, and they're singing and dancing and drinking. Unbelievable, this is so cool. Is this what you expected?
No, it's fun. It's way more than I expected. It's amazing.
He's saying it's going to rain, so we need to drink and dance some more. And then after making fire, there will be, it's kind of like a campfire. So then they can drink and dance around the fire. So have you realized some of them, they're similar to the Cameroon PYGMIES, others similar to the Central Africa. So they are kind of the same people. And actually the same names of the tribe as well, because in Cameroon they call them Baka. Very far, we are like 3,000 miles. Yeah, they don't know each other, but they're similar.
To me, that's crazy that they're 3,000 miles apart, but they speak the same language and they look the same and they dance the same. Wild. Okay, the night is approaching. They're still dancing. I don't know how many hours it's been, but I'm feeling more comfortable here with the people, and I honestly have no clue what's happening over the next 15 hours. No idea. But that's part of the adventure. That's the reason why we came here, just to explore and figure it out. As the sun begins to set and the dark clouds are rolling in, the pygmies aren't stopping anytime soon. We decided to trek back down the mountain to the car so we can get our belongings for the night. But little did we know about the ongoing disaster with our flat-tired vehicle that is now stuck in the mud. And to make things even worse, the storm that the chief predicted has just made landfall. Woo! My God, it's pouring. It's raining so hard outside. We dipped into like the school and we gotta wait out the storm. Bro, you were not kidding about the rain.
It's the adventure, yeah?
Yeah. Whoa. What? Okay, bring him inside.
I think, you know what, I think we're gonna get stuck here.
Obed, what do we do, man? We're stuck in the fast.
Now, we have no tents, we have nowhere to sleep here.
How can we sleep in here? We're on the floor?
No, like
Yeah, I
this.
have some.
Like this, come, I'll show you where. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just wait for them to fix the car.
so what if they don't fix the car?
They are fixing it. They are fixing the car. So hopefully they fix.
They don't have any choice.
We can walk if you don't mind, but it's
But
still
it's
muddy.
muddy.
It's still muddy.
Can we just sleep here?
If you can get motorbikes, why don't they just take us up
To where?
the pygmies?
Drew,
We can just still go. It's
but
not really.
where are we gonna sleep?
All right, change of plans. The rain stopped, so they gave us some rain boots and walking through the mud back to the pygmies to go sleep as originally planned. The trek at night, and the weather is quite cold now, but we'll get there. We made it. This is much better because it's the proper light. So this is our bed situation. We actually have a bed, and they put a little mat over it, and we're good. We're cooking.
I'm good. I'm good. I like this life. It's my childhood life. I love it.
Are you okay, Deanna? So we're warm. We got a fire. We got food, and we got wine. Hey, alhamdulillah. Oh,
Good.
sweet.
Right.
This is my shower. this a glamorous honeymoon as you thought it would be?
Stand hot bottle.
Oh.
Look.
What?
So he fixed the car, this guy?
Yeah, this is the one who fixed the car.
Oh my god, bro.
Where I come from, nobody could do that.
He's
Zero,
Superman.
zero people.
They
Nope.
will wait for the rain
Yeah,
to
nobody
pass
could do
out.
it. I just dipped in the pygmy tent and it's so smoky in here. Can't see anything. My eyes are completely... Oh, I am literally crying from that smoke in there. And why are people screaming? What is going on? Bonjour. We managed to get a few hours of sleep and woke up to the sound of loud banging noises. All right, it's 3:30 a.m. and we're still listening to the pygmies outside, drumming and dancing. Never stops. Pygmies are crazy. They're just non-stop partying, and they're not doing this because we're here. They just do this because that's how they live. This is so wild. We're going on like 8 hours now of the pygmies, pretty much non-stop dancing and drinking and singing, except for when it poured rain. They only took an hour break, and now they're back at it. This is awesome! I got this light thing that I brought from home, and I turned this into a rave. In my entire life of traveling to every country in the world, I've never met a group of people who love to sing and dance more than the pygmies. And they are so fun to be around. They celebrate family, life, and happiness in a way that we should all admire. And while they might not have much, they are abundant with culture and lessons that they are eager to share. At this point, the pygmies have been dancing for 9 hours and they're not stopping. I think it's that time where I put my camera down and I just go enjoy life and have fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's been a pleasure to make. Subscribe for more amazing content from every country in the world, and I will see you guys next week. Love you all. Peace.